Montana's crew showed up loud. You could hear those guys too, but it's an awesome place to play college football when we get that place going a little bit. Thought the guys improved, which was our mission. Kind of shake some of the rust off and play harder and play faster and not worry about making mistakes. And I thought we accomplished that. So I was proud of those guys. We got to play a lot of the young guys, and I think it's really, really important that we do that. It's a long season, and those young guys in a few games are not young anymore. We're going to need them, and so it's good to get them a lot of work. Questions?
Coach, how important do you think was it after the slower starting record to go out and get on board in the first drive?
Yeah, we wanted to, everybody's goal in life is to start fast, but I thought it was really important for us because we got off to such a slow start last week, both sides of the ball. And so that was one of our goals going into the game, and we did that, so we were pleased with it.
The Trey Adams fight, how did that even evolve? And how did he become the guy that you guys settled on?
Well, he broke a lot of hearts tonight. A lot of linemen across the country were very sad that he didn't get in and then fumbled. So we're going to work on knee drive and ball security starting tomorrow to maybe make some linemen proud in this country. I don't know. We've all seen that play before. And, it's nice. We've worked on it for a while. It's nice when we think we can get a look to actually make it happen.
Do you go to the other opposite side with McGarry?
Let's not open this up. Let's not stir this up. I know there's 4 guys kind of pouting. One was very happy that it was going to him, but they're kind of happy when one of their brothers at least gets to touch the ball. But man, it looked pretty slow to me. I don't know. I thought it was going to look better than that. We'll work on it.
4 turnovers by your defense.
It was good. It was good. Really good. It would have been a really, really clean night had we not had the one on offense where, they had pretty good coverage on Dante, and anytime you get a tip ball, something bad's usually going to happen for the offense. And but proud of our defense. Sean Constantine made a great play pulling that ball out of there. I don't know how he got it out. I don't know if it was a fumble, interception, what it was, but it was a nice play. And never seen a guy get so tired my entire life on an interception when he's got the goal line staring at him. I mean, that monkey jumped on his back, and Joe Mon was getting choked, but at least he got across the goal line, so we're proud of him.
Coach, how nice was it to see some of the younger guys in the skill positions get like Jamon, like Sean Brew,
Yeah.
and those guys?
And like I said, I just don't think of this as like, we have to have this happen because we're going to need those guys. We got Jacob Kaiser in there and got him a ton of reps, and we're going to need him. And, all of a sudden you think you got depth at a position and then you don't. And so it's good to get all those DBs in there. It's good to get those linebackers in there. I thought Ben Burke-Kirby had another really good night. And, you just need depth in this game if you're gonna be able to really compete at the level you want to compete at. And so it was good to get that done.
And with the tight end, what happened to Drew Sample?
I think he got a leg hurt. He'll be back.
What makes Jake an effective scrambler? I know people don't talk a lot about his ability to kind of run. He had a 15-yard scamper there. It's kind of weaving through 4 guys.
It's an interesting style, isn't it? It's like, oh my gosh. I close my eyes half the time when he's reversing his field and all those things. And it's kind of like a knuckleball pitcher when he runs. Guys are running past him and missing him, but he's smart. He's smart and crafty is what he is. And so we practice. We know he's going to take off and scramble, and he really looks to throw the ball downfield first and foremost. But that's part of his game, and so we do practice that every day in practice. Sometimes we even got to make him scramble when routes are open because just to make sure we get enough work on that stuff. But he does a good job with it.
Another punt return touchdown for Dante, obviously.
Yeah.
Last one really gave you guys momentum. This one sort of almost put the game away at the end of the first quarter. What does he bring?
Yeah, he's good. I think the guys block for him really hard up front because they truly understand that if they give him a little space, give him a chance to catch it, he's got a good chance to make something happen. They understand that even if he doesn't score, that field position game is really, really important and big to us. But I think it's a combination that, Dante's got that unique feel and knack as a elite punt returner, and then the guys work really hard for him up front.
If you were on the other side, would you punt someone at this point?
We work hard on covering, there's no question about that. I mean, it's hard not to punt to somebody. You talk about kicking the ball out of bounds, and you can cost yourself a lot of yardage, so it's sometimes easier said than done.
You talked about getting Savon, wanting to get him more involved too, and talk about obviously just building that depth. Is that a guy you see, potentially with his skill set, getting more and more involved?
Yeah, I hope so. It's really good, Savon he's a guy that wants to do it just right. And so it was really good to get him some significant reps so he can just calm down and play to his true ability. He's one of those guys that, wants to know everything right and wrong and do it to the letter. And so, we always tell those guys, we can't coach you if you don't do what we tell you to do, and we can't coach you if you can only do what we tell you to do. I mean, he's got to go play. And so it's good to get him out there and really get him hit a little bit, and I know he'll continue to grow.
Coach, just in the game action that KJ got, could you tell your impressions that he's stepped it up a little bit?
KJ's played well all fall camp, and that's the only thing that can be a little bit frustrating when the score's like it is for the quarterback, because you'd like to be able to let that guy throw some balls, but you got to be smart with that, and it's good to run the ball, and all those other guys need work, but sometimes it can be frustrating because he can throw the ball and he deserves to throw it, and the one ball he threw, you saw it was a strike. I mean, it was perfect, pinpoint, perfect slant route, and so really proud of how he's, works and progresses.
Just how you kind of imagine you want to give you a lot of guys got a lot of touches and $231 first season?
Probably not. Imagine, I think with, Miles and LaVon, when we're playing and things don't go so well for us, it's kind of those two guys. We got to get those two guys in a rhythm, and then we supplement them with the other guys. But ideally, heck yeah, we got some good running backs. I mean, it's good to get Sean McGrew some touches for the first time, and those are good players.
Called a timeout, and you got a 30-yard run by Coleman and a 20-yard touchdown pass. What was that timeout?
Well, yeah, I mean, you talking right before half?
Well, that touchdown to Disley.
Yep.
And then it was preceded by a 30-yard run by Coleman.
Yep. And so that 2-minute drill, and we work that at least 2, if not 3 times a week. We feel like that's another thing that's going to show up probably every game, whether it's right before half or at the end of the game when we need it. And that's one of our always most competitive periods during practice when we do a 2-minute drill. I mean, everybody's really locked in, and it was good to see that thing go like you wanted to.
Chris, do you guys see in practice that Will is the pass catcher that everyone saw tonight, that he's normally doing that?
Yeah, I think he's kind of a big physical guy that if you put the ball in his body, he can catch. He's got those strong hands. And, when we started recruiting Will Disley way back when, I mean, he told me because he played both ways in high school, that he wanted to be a tight end. And I kind of talked him out of it and said, no, you don't. You want to be a defensive end. Those guys are much harder to find than tight ends. And so it's just interesting that he's kind of evolved back to maybe where his heart was, way back when. But he's a unique guy. He's a unique athlete. He's smart. He's a guy that could play either side of the ball in college. And really good to see him catch some balls against probably a lot of people in the stands that know who he is from that state.
I'm guessing 230 yards on the ground and not a single quarterback hit is a pretty good day for your offensive line.
Improvement, no question. And, Montana has an interesting blitz package too, in third downs. And so it was really good. And to not get him hit, I thought Jake did a nice job of buying some time with some of those as well. But there was improvement across the board on that stuff. Thank you, guys.
Good break.